Charlie, welcome once again. This ON Sports Analysis. And Charlie, last week was crazy. Last weekend was crazy. I think we did two different videos. One had to do with the EPL league games. Then the other video was, I think, the top 5 European league games. We took 20 fixtures, then we dived into it. Then we give a possible outcome of these particular games. So today is basically a review of the England prediction we did. Out of the 10 league games, we will just do a quick review of it. Then, Charlie, we prepare for the coming weekend match fixtures. We know that La Liga is still ongoing. They are playing the third week fixtures throughout this week, but we'll be looking at the weekend games so that we can target the remaining 4 top 5 European leagues. So Charlie, if you are new to this channel, just subscribe, like, leave a comment, then share the page so that others will also join in and Charlie enjoy what is going on here. We will start with our first game of the EPL. That was Brighton against Manchester United. Our prediction was Brighton to score, but they ended up even winning the game and scoring 2-1. So we had a blue tick over there. Brighton to score, had a blue tick. Then our next game was, that's Crystal Palace against West Ham. Damn, Crystal Palace. they made investors worried a lot. We were expecting Crystal Palace to score over 0.5, but they ended up losing 2-0. Because basically, previously, their first game, they lost to Brentford by 2-1 or so. So we were thinking that since they are playing at home, they will bounce back and at least draw the game or score a goal. So we predicted Crystal Palace to score, but it went otherwise. West Ham won 2-0. Our next game was Fulham versus Leicester City. Our prediction was over 1.5, so 2 goals in that particular game. And I think they delivered. It was in a game where they scored over 2.5, so they scored like 3 goals in that particular game. So we also had a blue tick over there. Our next game was Man City versus Ipswich Town, where we said Man City will score in the first half, and they scored 3 goals in the first half. So I think we got that prediction right. Our next game was Southampton versus Nottingham Forest. After they put on a good performance against Newcastle, we thought as they are playing home, they will maintain similar composure and stuffs and at least score a goal. But they sat for Nottingham Forest to go there and defeat them by 1-0. So that prediction did not go through. Our next game was Tottenham versus Everton, where we predicted over 9.5 corners, that they are going to play more than 9.5 corners. And in this particular game, I think they played 17 corners in this particular game. So we had a blue tick also for them. So our prediction worked. We also looked at Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Then in this particular game, we predicted second half over 0.5. Second half over 0.5. And in the second half, they scored 2 goals. So our prediction came to pass. Our next game was Bournemouth versus Newcastle. We predicted Newcastle to score, and indeed the game ended 1-1, so Newcastle delivered. They scored over 0.5 in that game. Then Wolves versus Chelsea. Wolves versus Chelsea. The prediction was corners over 9.5, and I think we predicted over 9.5 corners because of Chelsea's poor performance. Then their last 3 games against Wolves had won all that 3 games where Chelsea lost. So in as much as Chelsea, with a new coach, a new squad, in the second game of the season after losing to Man City 2-0, we thought of that there might be a high possibility Wolves might defend more, and if Wolves is defending more and you have the likes of Chelsea wingers, then there will be a lot of corners in this particular game. So we went over 9.5, and they played exactly 10 corners in this particular game. Our last game was Liverpool versus Brentford. And the prediction was yellow cards. we predicted that there's going to be 2.5 or 3 yellow cards in that particular game. Then they over-delivered. They gave us 5 yellow cards in this particular game. So if you are picking the 10 game fixtures of the EPL week 2, you realize that out of the 10 predictions we did, we got 2 wrong, we got 8 correct. I think it's a good start for us. Going into the coming weekend, we'll try our possible best to deliver a 10/10 performance, so that if you are following our channel and you are trying to make money from whatever we are doing here, at the end of the day, you wouldn't lose. So guys, if you are new to this channel, just subscribe, like, and share. Hopefully tomorrow, by tomorrow roughly by the close of the day, video for the weekend will be ready, so you can come back, watch it, and prepare for the weekend. Thank you.